Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
What up, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
Thursday another day.
Yo, Jay just be cracking me up. He just a goofy ass.
Let me tell you something, man. Despite any and everything we go through in the world, no matter what's going on, life is a joke. Keep laughing.
Yeah, sure.
If you can't find a reason to laugh, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what it is. We live, we gonna live, we gonna die. In between,
Man.
while we under the clouds, laugh.
Or shoot a motherfucker when it's suitable.
At least you bringing it in right. Smooth. All right, I see.
All right,
So, yeah, I just got off of restrictions, so
Man.
all this COVID and shit, just got off. Like, I've been trying to take care of everything I possibly can before they put us back on lockdown. It's crazy.
At least they finally don't freeze you out there, man. Wow.
so he got his pardon papers.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah. The club papers, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen. So let's get into it then. Topic, right? Casanova and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like when I saw this, I was like, man, here goes Jay-Z's name being thrown under the bus again for some bullshit. Something again. I was like, or it's the media trying to like put black man against black man, just trying to paint a certain narrative. And then, so I decided to read it, because I was just like, the fuck's going on? Let me see. I go and see, I'm reading it, and I was like, oh, I understand now. So Casanova is in jail. He's in, racketeering. The feds got him. And they like, the feds, when they got you, they got you. They're not coming after you unless they got concrete evidence that we're gonna win. Yeah, we gonna put your ass under the jail. It's not like some regular city shit or anything like that. It's just they went after that boy, got him. He's in jail now. He signed the Rockefeller, which is owned by Jay-Z. Now Jay-Z earlier, there's a gentleman that's already in jail that he spoke out for, I should say, because he didn't get proper treatment. He hasn't gotten a proper court date. He's not being treated right because the man was like sneaking snacks back to his cell, and he's still waiting for a court date. And like he's in jail for something minor. I think it was like selling weed or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I see why they're sitting there saying that, right? But then, so now I'm reading more information, different websites, different YouTube channels. They're all saying like, yeah, Jay-Z is not supporting his artists, but he is supporting his artists. He's trying to reach out to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you try to reach out to your artist, or let's say you're trying to reach you own a business and you're trying to reach out to your employee and he's not returning your calls, what are you supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Casanova ended up saying, "Hey, Jay-Z did enough already. Jay-Z's been reaching out to me. Stop trying to bash him." Like, people forget that Jay-Z is a real hood dude, like, with real hood ties.
Right.
Like, the shit that he rapped about wasn't fake. Anybody from New York knows who Jay-Z is, especially during that era when, drugs was running rampant. So my question I pose to y'all is, should Jay-Z do more to try to help him out, even though the guy is not trying to be seeked out, or should Jay-Z just, hey, I did my part?
I'll take this one. I thought off on that one. So, when artist already tells you like, hey, you've done enough, you put in your effort, I don't need no more assistance. Because at the end of the day, you put in your name on the line, his name on the line, your career on the line, his career on the line. Like, yeah, I'm under you. I'm in your label. I get that. You are willing to go head forward into making sure your people are straight. But the artist already said, hey, you've done enough. He's done enough. Let me, handle the rest. However this goes, it goes. However the trail falls, it is what it is. I don't think Jay-Z should continue to push forward because we all men. We understand, men are very prideful. And we have the issue of, not always being able to accept the help. But if you force that, then we resent the crap out of that because now you're taking a part of me away. And I already told you I was good. You feel me? So the artist already said, hey, I'm straight. You did enough. I can't afford to put your name on the line along with my name. I don't think Jay-Z need to do nothing else. Obviously, his artist, screw what the rest of the world talking about. His artist himself is content and happy with everything Jay-Z has already put in. And that's all that matters. If you're going to take care of your people, you take care of your people. But when your people be like, hey, you done enough, and I appreciate all that, and I appreciate everything you've done, but I got the rest. All you can do is accept it.
I think I agree with both of y'all points or whatnot, right? Jay-Z has done enough. He's done enough for a lot of people. I think it's getting to a point where there's nothing wrong with someone like Jay-Z stepping in to assist. But I think in Casanova's case, I think he already know how it's going to turn out. And I'm pretty sure he don't want to send the wrong message to the community. Because, again, we just had this conversation last week, about us having victories and so forth or whatnot, right? And let it be known, we're not always innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And that may be the message that he's sending to Jay. I'm not accusing the man. I'm not sentencing him or anything, but maybe he was just telling Jay, look, I did it. I'm guilty. Let's not slander your name or anything. Let's not send the wrong message to the community that we can go out and do what we want and Jay-Z gonna beat out a bail aside or whatnot. Maybe he's saying, look, I've already accepted, I accepted the consequences. I accepted everything that come with it. let's just not send the wrong message. Let's say, you know, as the saying goes, you may have won a battle, but you lost the war. One of those type things and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? This is a battle that he knows he's going to lose, or he knows he's already lost. Save your energies for the big fight. That's probably the message. And let alone what people are not realizing too, when he tells, let me hit that real quick. I'm gonna keep speaking while I'm fixing this light. Maybe he's also saying thank you to Jay-Z because he said Jay-Z's done enough already. That's like an indirect thank you. You know, at least that's how I look at it. That's an indirect thank you. I appreciate everything you did, but I got it from you. Thank you so much for setting the table at least and giving me a chance. And that's all you really can ask for in situations like that, a chance. At least that's how I look at it.
Okay. So I agree with both of what y'all said, right? But you gotta look at it also as a businessman too. You've put money into an artist, you know what I mean? Whether he's guilty or not, that's not for me to decide. It's not for me to claim, right? But just like if you put a product out there and you invest money into a product, you want to protect that product. You want to make sure that product, you know, you get return on investments, right? A lot of people don't really see that, I guess, that aspect of it, right? You want to, you know, you invest in anything. You invest in stock, you invest in real estate, you invest in cars. You want return on investment. So if you don't get a return on your investment, and the brother is talented, you know what I mean? It's not like he's like a dud or anything like that. Not now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. If he wasn't talented, leave him in jail or anything like that. We're not saying that, but we're saying particularly for this case, right? For this particular incident, because Jay-Z has stamped him and he's a part of Roc Nation, he needs to sit there. He's trying, or he should try, to protect his investment. You know what I mean? I get it. He's a billionaire. Got it. Cool. But I think any asset that any man invests or woman invests in, they want to see a return on when you invest in that. Also, we like D-Lo, when you said, we're prideful, right? We are prideful men. Sometimes we're just like, yo, I fucked up. He gave me the chance. I fucked up. I'll deal with it, right? Sometimes it takes an even bigger person than that to sit there and say, I know he's going to pull some man shit, but let me just play the background and still try to help him out. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people need to be saved from themselves.
I can see that, yep.
You know, and especially in this particular case, you don't want to take that chance because this is your life. You know what I mean? This is your life. Like, he went and Casanova went and made a comment because they, you know, hood people always go and they want to drag people down, right? And I'm like, yo, once you get a job, right? Once you try to be legit, if you ain't out in the streets selling dope, once you decide to get a job and get a tax form and you're gonna be paying taxes, they'll ask you to sit there and get out in the streets, right? Because you're trying to be legit now. You're trying to stay on the straight and narrow. Roddy Ricch got some bullshit where they were sitting there talking about, oh, he's false flagging, this, that, and the other thing. Like, bro, Roddy Ricch was like one of the biggest artists, what was it, last year or the year before?
Last year.
Was it last year? He won
I think it was last year.
It was last year, right? He won mad awards. I was like, damn, I need to check up on this dude because, you know, I'm somewhat music king, but not all the way music king when it comes to like certain aspects of music. Because there's just some shit I can't listen to. I just feel like y'all all sound the same. But Um, went and I started listening to him. I was like, oh, this brother sounds different. He said, some music he has, it's for this, this age group of rap in this era, right? And then, but for the most part, it's like, oh, he has some music that I can listen to.
Uh-huh.
And then what killed me was the fact that people were sitting there trying to drag this brother down because his street cred. I'm like, that's not. Does that matter? Does that take away from the quality of his music?
It shouldn't.
Like
Nah.
it doesn't. Because, so anyway, so then Casanova goes and sits there and says, "Hey man, pretty much fuck that shit. Like, make your money, leave that hood shit behind. Don't even worry about it." He's like, "Look what I got into. I made a video on the wrong hood, and then shit turns south."
Mm-hmm.
So brother's sitting there trying to like, and that's another thing that I have with that kills me with rappers. They only get perspective once something happens.
Once something happens, yeah. Yep.
Like, how much bad karma or how much negativity in your life do you think is going to happen? Or how much negativity, this is just normal life shit. If you keep spreading negativity in your life,
you invite it.
Robbery, whatever the case is.
You invite it.
Right. You make it so easy for negativity to infest your life.
Yep.
So when I appreciate his message, but also I'm just looking like, bruh, you had a promising career, man. Like, what the fuck? And I just,
I always say, sometimes we're a product of the, our supporting cast. And we talk about that on a regular basis. Sometimes the people around us are the ones that bring us down. Sometimes the people that's talking to us don't always, they tell us what's friendly to our ear, what we want to hear. And sometimes what we need to hear is best for us. But it doesn't always get said. And that just may be one of those cases too.
Right.
He probably just got the wrong support system who wasn't properly supporting him.
A bunch of yes men?
Not even a bunch of yes men, a bunch of no men. You can have yes men, you can have no man too. Or no man basically like, hey, we're gonna do this video in the hood. Yeah. I don't think we should do that. But yeah, in the hood, it look cool, it look better, it look more real. We're gonna go to the hardest hood. I don't think that's a good idea. But yeah, let's go do it. And then they go do it, boom, look what happens.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The yes man is a no man too. That's why I said sometimes what's friendly to our ear isn't always good.
And we wind it back to the businessman aspect, Jay-Z, yeah, he a businessman. You always want to put, enough time and get your investment back in what you put in. But at some point, even in the businessman aspect, I wouldn't say it's per se cut your losses, but it's more so of a pause that investment. You know what I mean? It's like if you get to a certain point in that investment, you kind of losing more because knowing Jay-Z gonna get the best paparazzi, try to help him out with one of the best lawyers, try to the albums that he had dude signed for, he probably like, hey, we can pause that and push it back. All of that costs money, studio time, and patience. At some point, when the outgoing is more than an income on a businessman aspect, you got to know when it's time for that.
You got to know when to cut the losses.
Yep, let me go on and pause this real quick. I got to veer my focus towards my other artists real quick. I'm not saying I forgot about you. I'm not saying you're not important. But at the same time, this is a business. The music industry, they let everyone know, people really learn this is a business. And that ain't never going to change. Everybody outcome of money, just going, they spend money so they can bring more money in. That's kind of just how it happens. So some days, as a business person, you just gotta pause on one of your investments,
Mm-hmm.
look towards the others real quick. It ain't always the ideal situation, and like I said, it's not the I'm forgetting about you, but at the same time, I do gotta make money.
Not to mention, think about it like this too. My last comment. This is Jay-Z. He is saying enough. This is Jay-Z. We know what Jay-Z's track record is with helping people. He helped DMX get his masters. He helped 21 Savage, when he was going through his thing and whatnot. Jay-Z's helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
Jay-Z has a lot of pull. Not too many people are gonna tell Jay-Z no.
Mm-hmm.
So it really makes you think there may be really something going on in that particular situation. Not just the business aspect of it, but some real life stuff that took place that may just at this time may just be above Jay-Z this time. Not too many people. If Jay-Z hopped on this podcast right now, we ain't got nothing to say. I'm telling you, we're gonna be all ears because this is Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? We're gonna be all ears. Not too many people are gonna tell him no. If Oprah hopped on the podcast right now, or if Oprah knocked at your door, you set for life just off the bat. They ain't got to pull nothing out their pocket. But everything that's gonna come with Oprah at your doorstep, you are set for life. Not too many people are gonna not open that door.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying enough. You've done enough. Something to think about, man.
Big fact.
All right, Jim, we're gonna wrap this up then. All right. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, man.
This I know when he's gonna say something cheesy because he always laughs.
What, man? I'm trying to be serious. It's a hard knock life.
All right, bro.
There you go. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, true. I'll let us on Snapchat. On Snapchat. The Lounge Podcast 2020. Look us up. Like, subscribe.
What you got?
You already know, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate all the time of y'all watching and giving us y'all feedback. We really do appreciate it. Hey, it's only up. It's only up from here, baby. It's only up.
I'm not gonna echo everything y'all said, but appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed this segment. Let us know what you think. If you comment, we will get back to you. And we get it popping in the comment section. All right. Till then. Peace.